Silence isn't empty. It's full of answers. But here's the twist. Most of us are terrified of it. We drown ourselves in noise, in scrolling, in constant chatter, because silence feels uncomfortable. Yet silence, if you learn how to use it, can heal your mind in ways nothing else can. When was the last time you sat alone? No phone, no music, no TV, just you and your thoughts. For most people, silence feels like punishment. The moment things get quiet, the brain starts throwing regrets, worries, insecurities at us. That's why we avoid it. But here's the problem. The more noise you allow in, the less you hear yourself. And when you can't hear yourself, you lose direction. Psychologists call this cognitive overload. Imagine your mind like a glass of water. Every notification, every conversation, every worry, it's like pouring more into the glass. Eventually it spills. That's when stress and burnout hit. Silence is the cure. It's not emptiness, it's space. Space for your brain to breathe, for emotions to surface, for clarity to return. So tonight, give yourself 5 minutes of pure silence. At first, it'll feel uncomfortable. But slowly you'll notice something powerful. Your mind starts talking back. And that's the beginning of healing. Silence isn't just peace, it's power. Because when the world gets quiet, your focus sharpens like a blade. Think about it. You sit down to work, but your mind keeps jumping. One notification, one random thought, and suddenly you're gone. We live in a world designed to steal attention. That's why so many people feel stuck. They're busy, but not productive. Silence is the antidote. Psychologists call it attention restoration. When you step into silence, your brain stops reacting to noise and starts repairing its ability to concentrate. Think of silence like a gym for your focus. At first, it feels heavy, you want to quit, check your phone. But the longer you stay, the stronger your attention gets. Suddenly, you can read without drifting. You can write without stopping. You can think without interruption. So tomorrow, before you start your day, give yourself 10 minutes of silence. Watch how your focus transforms. Here's something powerful. Silence can rebuild confidence faster than any motivational speech. Most of us walk around with hidden insecurities. We compare ourselves, replay mistakes, hear that inner critic louder than anything else. And the worst part? We believe it. But confidence isn't built in the crowd. It's built in the quiet. Psychologists call this self-affirmation theory. When you step away from external judgment, you reconnect with your core values, the things that make you. Silence is like a mirror. At first, you see flaws, regrets, fears. But then you notice strengths. You remember victories. You hear that small voice saying, "I've been through worse, I can handle this." So tonight, sit in silence and remind yourself of one victory, big or small. That's your proof. That's your confidence. Let me prove silence isn't just theory, it's a weapon. Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple, was once fired from his own company. Humiliated, broken, lost. Most people would have drowned in noise, defending themselves, arguing, proving their worth. But Jobs did something different. He stepped back. He embraced silence. During that silent period, he reflected, walked, thought. He allowed silence to clear the clutter in his mind. And in that quiet space, he rediscovered his vision. That silence gave him clarity, confidence, courage. He founded Next, invested in Pixar, and eventually returned to Apple stronger than ever. Without that silent pause, he might never have come back. Silence wasn't weakness. It was his cure. Now let's talk about Oprah Winfrey. Before she became the icon we know, her life was filled with pain, poverty, abuse, rejection. She carried scars that could have broken anyone. In the middle of all that chaos, Oprah found her cure in silence. She retreated into journaling, meditation, quiet reflection. While the world was loud, she chose stillness. That silence gave her strength. It gave her clarity. It gave her courage to believe she was more than her circumstances. When she was fired from her first TV job, she didn't let critics define her. She went inward. She listened to her inner voice. And in that silence, she found the confidence to keep going. Later, as her career exploded, Oprah still leaned on silence. It kept her grounded, resilient, clear. Her silence wasn't escape, it was strategy. So remember this, silence isn't just about peace, it's about power. Steve Jobs used it to rebuild his vision. Oprah used it to rebuild her confidence. And you? You can use it to rebuild your life. This is Mind Sketchbook. Here, we sketch the habits of the brain, the psychology of success, and the motivation to keep moving forward. If this message touched you, subscribe and stay with me, because the silence cure is just the start of your transformation.